Hey, what is up, everyone? So, I didn't have my promo video. I cleaned out my laptop today. I just been doing a lot of stuff. Cleaned out my laptop today, and I don't know. Been going hard. Third live stream. I didn't transfer all my files over. A lot of times I'll just gut my laptop and just have like really just one essential file. The preview video, the 10-minute countdown, will be next live stream. But hey, Peter A DeLuca here. Welcome to Monday Night Draw and Claw. We got Stewart's Root Beer Spike Hard Seltzer here. This is one of the absolute worst seltzers I've ever had. This is horrible, but we're going to have it. And then anyone that's new, look. Right over here, you can sign up for the Wolfpack trading card, akapad.com. We're doing a lot of cool work for that. So let me show you some of the trading card artwork real quick while I try and think of something for us to draw. I might just work the top of my stack down, and believe it or not, I don't have any of. I don't think I have any of my. I don't have any of my finished Wolfpack work here. I think it's in my pile for scanning. But I do have this to. Oh, you know what? I do have this to show all of you. I did post this. So this is the trading card art for my upcoming pin series. So the pin series is just like combining two separate characters into one. So we got this right here. See? So we'll have this guy. He'll come with this trading card art. All kinds of stuff. So, but the people that sign up and give me their address, we'll have we'll just include different things in some of these packages and have a lot of fun. Current book, Dr. Disrespect, right here. Already went through a chunk of this. Very funny. Very good. Highly recommended. And then today, new batch of my self-titled original comic book pages. Very nice quote here by Sasha Grey. Rejection just motivates me to keep trying and to try to be better, Sasha Grey. So that's a really good quote. She has one heck of a YouTube channel. She does a ton of really cool stuff on YouTube, which I was not really 100% aware of. So here we go. Working top down. I think that's the way to go. If you follow me on Instagram earlier, we did one of these. We live streamed this earlier. So yeah, we're just going to maybe work on some comics. Work on some Trial by Fire. How's that sound? We all need the light box. Sometimes when I do these Monday night drawing calls, I just want to, clear a little bit of my deck out, so to speak. Because, it's a lot of stuff. I always have a pile of things. Now, I'm not sure about my ink. See, so this ink is not ready to go. Way too thick. See, way too thick there. So we need to refill this ink real quick. All right, let's get this going. So we always want our pen ink to be loose, okay? Because I mostly, for the Trial by Fire artwork, which is this, I mostly use Crow Quill. And I use Crow Quill because it emulates the look of the 90s. And it's also pretty fast when I work with smooth paper. So, and here we go. Like that quickly, we are ready to rock and roll. So by Crow Quill, for anyone out there that really needs some help with what a Crow Quill is, this is a Crow Quill. Yeah, and I just pretty much, like I let the pen do a lot of the work for me. I'm not very much into detailed pencils, and so we're just gonna hang out. I mean, some of these I debate having a few of these being silent because a lot of times my brain's just zapped. It's just zapped from the daily activities. It really is. And drawing silently sometimes does help. Yeah, so let's get some of this shit done. Yeah, we're doing Pitbull here at a pivotal sequence, the beginning of chapter 2 for TBF. Let's get this out of here. Oh, at the beginning of last year, I had zero cord coming onto the drawing table outside of my cord for my light board, and now it's just like it's a circuit city. Yeah, so some of this page too, I'm keeping deliberately loose just to kind of see how it turns up when it gets shrunk down and reproduced. And also to experiment a little bit. Yeah, and this is a sequence that emulates the beginning of Deathmate Red, where Bedrock, because I still call him Bedrock, even though his character name is Bedrock, gets dropped into a military installation. And that's like relatively a 90s trope. There's just a lot of 90s comics that begin the same way, and Rob Liefeld's not just guilty of that. Yeah, and this whole sequence too is just designed to almost like explain and to challenge the Pitbull character's like power set. Yeah, what's up, Eddie? How are you, dude? Hey, your I think your sketch is in. It might be in the sketch, in the stack. It might be. I'll try and show it to you later, but I don't know. I don't know how long I am hanging out here for tonight. I'm going to try and push it. I'm going to maybe try and like wrap up this page though. Like for sure though, because you know we draw all night at this clubhouse. Yeah, and just keep in mind too, some of these panels are intended to be a little less detailed than my normal ones. Now, some of it's for speed. I do want to see how some of it looks when it's shrunken down. So, like, just basic experiments, stuff like that. But we have our, like, NPC soldiers here kind of, like, flipping out, ready to engage in Pitbull when he unleashes the fury. Yeah, I had a whole stack of artwork that I threw in one of my drawers today just to get it out of the way. And I should have double checked it though. because I think there's some stuff in that stack that I could have shown off tonight. Having some real issues with the ink tonight too. I don't know why. All right, very cool. So we can kind of lay in a little bit of this panel border here. And I wanted wide open panel borders for this page also. You know, like just, I don't know, just like opening up the book a little. Yeah, I'm really kind of drawing things to be like close quartered. Yeah, it used to be like here's the thing. When you work with smooth paper, it's a little bit, it's just messier. It smears. That's really what it comes down to. And like when I was younger, dude, I would like my pages were just like the cleanest thing ever. But that was actually with the vellum paper. And I don't know. I mean, I think smooth's the way to go when it comes to speed. I don't know if you lose too much. You gotta kind of work a little bit different, but from my perspective, it's not much different. And yeah, I'm coming from like every single interview, every single art book. Like no one ever said to use smooth. Like it was always the bristle with the tooth. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the ink tonight. Sometimes even with an ink refill, like if you're towards the end, it can just be too thick. I think that's what I'm dealing with. So we're kind of good with that. We're good. We're good with Pitbull. I think we have like a lot of our anchors. All right, and then let's see over here. I'm part cleaning my desk right now. It's like something you don't want to do when you're live. I spilled so many things down my table too recently. Like, I mean, it's been comical the amount of things I've spilled here. So, like, one of these highlights is bothering me. Maybe it's this one. I've been using up. I've had a pack of these disposables. I've been using them up this year just to, get it going. It's just so I can get rid of them. See, this guy's like pointing, but he really should be pointing a gun. Because they're guards. Like they're soldiers. Duh. And this is what we call on the page designing here. Here we go. Looking way better. Yo, sticky art, dude. Where you been? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, dude. I'm working on this comic page. Almost like meditating, but just really trying to, just move the chain with this comic, the Trial by Fire. TBF is my 69 page like superhero sci-fi 9 style like superhero super epic, and then there's like Uzi Susie, which is like this one. Both have been featured on my TikTok, but really like not prominently. And I think they both should. All right, but yeah, we're just doing a couple soldiers here, trying to earn their paycheck by fighting off Pitbull. Yo, wait. How'd you respond? Let me know. Wait, what happened? How did you get banned? Yeah, dude, like your TikTok is insane. So we got like we're just about done this page. I mean, the elements right now that have to get done are not what I would call like super critical. It's we're gonna have some like background lights. There's some reflection here in the goggles. Soldier's gonna be trying to stab Pitbull in the leg or something, and we'll maybe have some background elements here. But yeah, I mean, relatively that this is a non-background driven piece here, not ones that I favor, to be honest. Wait a minute, come on, dude. What? You got banned by trying to make a BBQ. Well, maybe TikTok doesn't like barbecue. Dude, you think someone like flagged you somehow? Like where maybe like was it the music in the background or like something copyright? I used to back in the days when I started, I used to put on copyright free music. Like like classical music and stuff. And you know, I started getting in trouble for that. So I go silent now, which sucks. Just trying to add a little bit more texture to this one here. All right, so we can kind of say we did a good job on this page, dude. I love it though. Out outlawed for a chicken sandwich. So now we have this monster, and there's so much of this. I just do not. Mostly with this like dude's face here. I just don't have enough. See, like when you hear that scratching, it really is there's a clog in the quill. Total excellence in the house. What's happening, buddy? Yeah, you know what? I don't know. Dude, it's the emojis and stuff. Does some of it? Yeah, I know some of them show up, some of them don't. It's really weird. Doing some like rivets here on this like water pipe. See, I always like doing like in my mind they're not even details. They're just like touches. But it's always like the touches that I don't see other people doing. You know, and you kind of have like a mental, catalog of that. As much as I say, like the best way to do comics is not to follow comics. Like even when it comes to comic book artwork, it's still like it's helpful to build a little bit of a catalog up in your head though, just so you can quick reference things and kind of like know what you're up against sometimes. If you like have an assignment to draw like a horse and carriage, and kind of to have a little bit of the mental uh set up to where you can kind of like recall something. Here we go. Yeah, dude. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, a little bit of a rough start with tonight's, but that's only because I really, I don't know. I sat down with the idea that I was gonna figure it out when I sat down, and I think that was the wrong idea. So we may go into a little bit of penciling hell right now because I still have to work out this dude's like face and like angle, and there's just a lot about this that I don't dig. Like at all. And I always say it's a bad sign when I start whiting things out before um I'm done. Because whiteout is really at the end. But it is this dude's face here is just madness. Like there was a couple times where I really almost like just gave up on it. Because like you know what it is sometimes? Like you want too many things. Like that's really what it comes down to. Like and you're not editing your own drawing well enough. Like you're giving yourself too many options and you're not playing the role of the editor that would be like, walking by your table like in a bullpen and just telling you to like black it out and get on to the next page. Like we're going to be behind. And that's the tough part. That's maybe like the toughest thing to deal with when you're working by yourself. Look, I got like coffee on this. Yeah, and I wanted like a little bit of a shine like right there. Never stop, people. Yeah, so part of like the running gag for all of these pages, it's really going to be like the background soldiers just like repeatedly overreacting to Pitbull. There was a what's his name? Mark Teixeira. Great art, like maybe one of my favorite comic book artists. He did this. Might have been a Sabretooth cover. I think it was a Wolverine cover that had both of them from like the same angle as this, and he just fucking nailed it, and I kept forgetting to use that as a little bit of reference while working on this, and I feel like I should have. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're not figuring something out, and you are, even if it's like a self-inflicted deadline, you got to figure it out. I mean, you got to move on. So anyone that and anyone anyone that's been keeping track, our boy Sticky Art here was banned from TikTok for making a chicken sandwich. And anyone tuning in, we got Total Excellence in the house. Total Excellence and I will be, I guess, like maybe we can say it's a collaboration of some sort, right? It's a collab. I just want to say it's a collab. I think it's a little bit of a collaboration. His characters are the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to help him make like that stuff happen, like 1,000%. I almost feel like if I get this, like, but I'm still in an issue. See, like, I think here should be the molars, right? We got his fang tooth there. We're going to have his back molars. And like the top of his teeth maybe like running in here. Because I'd like, even though like things are kind of hyper and realistic and like gritty, like I love the aesthetic of things also being cartoony. Yeah, and I don't think any of this is acceptable. Yeah, like that's what she said. Big things to come. Yeah, and then there will be like I don't know, like I can check my email right now. I'm holding off on my newsletter until I have traction on the Uzi Suzy printing. Let's see here. Let's check some of my emails, see if I got any. No updates. So I think we're kind of getting there. Yeah, and I am like, I'm a huge fan. Like, I just love it when things are both like realistic, like serious, and like comical at the same time. Like, I'll say this a lot. I mean, part of my motivation for a lot of these live streams is just the fantasy of like, could you imagine like Rob Liefeld live streaming Young Blood, or like documenting when like came up with some of the artwork for Supreme, like the character artwork, and even though Brian Murphy drew that first issue, I think first 5 issues. Or same Keith on like Dale Keown on Pitt, like like that's the stuff that just like literally blows my mind. And I just like that's why I'm so into live streaming, because it's like, why wouldn't you do it? Now I'm using a lot of this rapidograph here only for the reason to move the chains and to get some things done. So I'm just not too held up on the Crow Quill. Yeah, we got boys and girls. Total Excellence. I know I kind of previewed it on Instagram today, but so this is kind of what we're talking about for you. This is one of my like commissions, collaborations. So this is a campaign. We're going through it even today. Okay. So this is what we're expecting for you. Okay. So when I mean like controlled, structured layouts, this is what we're talking about. Okay. And then everyone's on J. Scott Campbell, but Wildstorm Wednesday is going to be Gen 13 Rave. And this is mostly like their like in-house Wizard magazine about Gen 13. And the cool part of it has a Brandon Cho interview, which are they're just rare. There's not enough Brandon Cho. There's really not. But we're going to go through this Wednesday. So yeah, maybe on some of the other things I'll be live streaming this. This is the cover. Get this, for my first free PDF that will be available for free on akapad.com. How cool is that? And yes, this is a Wolverine looking dude, and there's a whole amazing explanation for it. Yeah, I mean, like really, I have such a fascination with Sam Keith. Like and when I was away from comics, I like it's almost like I forgot, because even when I was younger, there was so much about Sam Keith that just like really captured the imagination. And not just what he was drawing, but like again, like you could just see it sometimes, like how he was drawing something. Oh, excuse me, we got Windows Defender popping up there. But over here, we're just kind of. I was inking, but now I am penciling. This guy's got to be way skinnier. I don't know if he even needs a second pistol up. Maybe. It's always a equation when it comes to posing someone correct. Like there should be a little bit of a symmetry. and it should never seem forced, but sometimes it is. And that's where you, as a illustrator, that's where you're wrong. If it seems forced, you forced it because you didn't know what the next steps were. So it's on you. I mean, I got two guys here who are almost like the same pose. Technically three, but the guy in the foreground is so much more hidden. I mean, this guy's supposed to have Wolverine claws, and I may not give it to him. What do you think? Yeah, kind of give a little bit more focus on this dude. How ballsy is that, right? I mean, you have a chance to draw Wolverine claws, and you choose not to. Pretty sure this guy has like a little bit of a plasma vest, like somewhat of a plasma power. Bingo. All right. Kind of happy with that. Leaving here on a little bit of a good note. I mean, I purposely exaggerated the fist here, but now I'm thinking. Yeah, it can be a little bit more tame. All right, everyone. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out. I wish I was a little bit more productive, but we made progress here. We got this page just about in order there, so we did good. The goal was to chip away at the stack. So, peace out, everyone. I love you. I really do. Thanks for all the support.